Quinn, on Twitch, are you able to just type in someone's name, like random encounter theater, and search, and it be your profile, or how does the searching actually work on here? No, because like I can't put a link through Instagram specifically, and that's where my biggest fan base is. So that's why I'm doing it there. So how can I do it without a link? So I have to know where to go. Okay, I'll just put.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's all there.
Okay,
And
let's see if my dumb face gets all of these.
woo! And now we're here. And now, okay, good. The stream boss is there, just in case anything like that goes on. What in the absolute hell? Fluffy, what did you do?
What?
You just had to put yourself in first place, didn't you?
Yes.
When did you do that?
Last time we played?
I didn't see that update for that. Anyway, hello everyone. welcome back to the theater. Because I feel like I'm official somehow now. I don't even know. But
You are
I am.
hard.
Yes, I am very, very official. Hi, welcome. It's time for D&D again, because that is like 90% of this channel now, and you know what? I'm alright with it. So, graphical updates need to be made there, but hello! Now you are going to be witnessing the beginning of the Wandwed campaign version, chapter 2, essentially. Good things happening. Trying some new things out. And damn if we didn't already spoil some things, but whatever. I don't care. So, I will turn it over to our glorious host, who can get us started off. And I'm going to shut the hell up because I'm not there.
I actually thought you said ho at first. I was like, wow, it starts this day off.
Well, I mean, we can see one of them now, so.
Oh, my beautiful face is being wasted here.
Is it? Is it
Yeah.
really?
It is. Beautiful host.
Alright, so just to kind of recap what's gone on so far. So after the group being Torhild, Runa, Anwin, who is no longer with us, and Sylvie defeated a dark mage of sorts, meddling in some not so great necromancy magic. It was decided that the group in its entirety would escort Runa and Sylvie up to the Howling Mountains, where Runa is from. So, you guys did receive gifts. And we lost Anwin as she snuck off, causing a bit of suspicion. But the Krogan clan will see you guys off with supplies. And you guys will begin the trek mountain, now being the group as Runa, Torhild, Sylvie, Torsten, and Gunder. So, you guys are prepared for a long journey, but about a week into it, making your way just through the forest, not even reaching the inclines of the mountain, a storm will suddenly blow in. That's abnormal for this time of autumn, as white clouds cover the sky and snow begins to beat down on you. Runa, you insist that the group continues on, as you feel that this is a good sign. Even as the snow thickens and the winds begin to howl, it's familiar to you. It feels like you're already back in the mountain.
The snow is thickening. I'm going to assume that there is somebody walking directly in front of Torhild. Otherwise, this will be very difficult.
Yeah. Torsten would have a hold of your hand. Gunder would be in the back. Sylvie and Astrid would be wolf forms walking alongside you.
And I assume Runa is probably leading.
Yes, Runa would be leading. She's comfortable in these conditions.
Okay. Well, this is a new thing. Runa's in front.
As the conditions become this whiteout, you guys will almost feel the earth shift beneath your feet and vanish altogether.
The earth vanishes.
Yes.
Oh.
You no longer feel form beneath your boots.
Oh.
And Runa, you will, in the back of your head, you hear this voice call out to you, and it tells you to lead the way.
Do I recognize this voice?
You do. It is the voice of your goddess.
Okay.
This sensation of hovering above nothing and being lost within the whiteout conditions of this sudden blizzard will end momentarily, and it's not so fleeting that you didn't think it happened, but it was so dreamlike that you're not sure if you can trust it. But as your feet feels the solid mass beneath you, it crunches as you sink into snow. There's a shout from behind you, and both Torhild and Runa, you will hear the sound of flesh smacking into rock.
Do a quick survey around to make sure everybody's still where they were last.
So as you take a look around, you find yourself in a very unfamiliar winter mountain. You guys are no longer in the forest. The blizzard has stopped suddenly, and though the sky is white with clouds, they're not the thick, threatening kind you just emerged from. As you take a head count, you notice there are 2 missing. Both Torsten and Sylvie don't seem to be amongst you. And Astrid is howling painfully by what appears to be a deep crevice in the earth.
Okay.
I need you both to roll a perception check. Alright. Both of you take in your surroundings quick. You see the crevice, you see that your companions are missing, and Astrid has become distraught at the edge of this deep incline. It's easy to assume that the companions you're missing have probably fallen into this crevice when the earth shifted beneath you. You also notice that not far off in the distance, honestly too close for comfort, there is a camp nearby as you smell the firewood burning and you hear the sound. Runa, you recognize this sound as a creature that your clan has had trouble with a lot, and they're a force that just roam these mountains, making life uncomfortable.
Do they have excellent hearing?
I don't know, do they?
Do they?
But you hear them about... They're 65 feet off, so it's echoing between the trees, but you think that you're safe for the most part. And I will also need a perception check from Nisei, please.
I might want to turn my mic on finally. Okay. Na, 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 na. Right, wrong one. There we go. That's a spell.
All right. Nisse, you've been marching through the mountains, and you were pretty much on the lookout for necessary supplies, and you had caught noise of the camp. You had no intentions of going near these creatures, as you two know that they're not easy. And as you were beginning to drift away from it, you hear the sound of a shout as if somebody's in trouble, and it's not far off from where you'd heard the sound of the camp.
I suppose I could go and drift over and inspect what's going on.
As you are getting closer to this camp, careful not to draw the attention of those. You will see 3 beings, 2 females and 1 male, and they seem almost dazed. The howling of the wolf catches your attention, and your eyes go to the creature. It almost seems as if it's in pain.
I have a question.
Yes.
How far down is this crevice?
Well, they survived the fall, but it's pretty deep. It's not going to be easy to get them out. I'm thinking like, I don't know, like 30 feet down?
30 feet. Perfect.
I was trying to hit for a realistic number-ish.
Make it 40, just in case.
Alright, so the floor is your guys's. What are you doing?
Well, Torhild's first thought is, she has a rope and she has a big muscly guy a little bit behind her. We can make these 2 things work together.
Alright, glad to know that Gunder is a resource.
That is true.
Rina's slightly upset that it wasn't Gunter who fell down the crevice.
I'm sure she is.
So yeah, she would pull out the rope and kind of motion to Gunder to come over and see if we can't do.
Rina,
I will be no help in this regard, but you know.
So you want Gunder to lower the rope down for the others?
That is the idea.
I'm assuming that you guys are talking.
Yes.
Moving about a bit. And I suppose that you guys are doing this quietly as though to not catch the attention of the camp nearby?
Rina,
Yeah, we heard it, so yeah.
Rina will gesture that they should probably keep their voices down, and she will come over to this area so that she can kind of make sure, like, keep a watch for it if they get too close.
Alright. Since you guys are trying to do this quietly, I will need you all to give me a stealth check.
Torhild, as usual, ignorant to the world around her.
Can I make an advantage stealth because I blend in?
Yeah, sure. You can make an advantage stealth.
Yeah. Because I need that.
But I see her.
Why do you see her?
Because I can see the math. I'm giving you a coin answer, okay?
All right.
That doesn't work.
Oh,
Torhild,
sorry.
as you and Gunder are discussing your plan, you're both being quite noisy about it. Yeah, you're not watching how you're walking, the tone of your voice, the pitch of it. You're echoing through the deep crevice. It's not going well for you.
I'm gonna now casually rubbing her temple.
Nisse, you've been able to creep up on this party without being noticed.
It's kind of circling up right behind them and looking at what they're doing.
Well, you see a very loud small person, a very loud big person,
Oh
and
god.
a very edgy blonde person.
Yes, but what is the bonus for that roll? That's the...
Well,
Alright, so,
Because I'm saying my 24 still might beat whatever perception that is.
yes, I know. I need all of you to give me a round of perception now.
Staying consistent, Torhild. Good job.
Been a running theme for a while now. Torhild is just so cute, she pays no attention to the world around.
Nisse, selling that one hard.
I'm more paying attention to the people dealing with the hole than I am the creatures out and about.
This is true. Alright, Torhild, you are completely focused on your and Bender's plan to hoist Sylvie and Torsten up out of that crevice. You guys are like trying to figure out some kind of pulley system. You're still being noisy, and then Gunder shushes you. Runa, you've gone a bit pale. As you've noticed, the sound of the camp has gone quiet.
I like the ready in action.
That was terrible. Okay, so it's silent for a moment, and then
And then baby noises.
Shit, we're fighting a Tropals.
and then you hear the sound of feet crunching through the snow. You can hear their armor and their weapons clanking.
Torhild hears nothing. She continues throwing rope down the hole.
Yes, Torhild is focused.
Did you hear me for my ready in action?
No, I didn't.
Oh, can I ready in action?
Yeah, your perception check was good enough.
Okay. Just obviously bow and arrow.
So you hear the sound of these. You hear the camp go quiet, and you instantly slide an arrow from your quiver and load it into your bow. Tense, ready. And as you hear the sound of these creatures approaching, bless you.
The mighty battle cry. Death you!
As you hear these creatures approaching, you pull up into your archer stance, prepared. And I'm guessing your trigger is seeing something.
Seeing something of threat.
That's cool. Torhild, as you were like demanding Gundry to get with the rope, you notice that he's tensed up and his head has swiveled over to the side, and now you can hear it too, as the armor is clanking as these things are moving through the cell.
Well, this isn't going to work if I do it.
This isn't going to work if you get attacked.
Oh, shush, you two. I got this.
Who do you have down there? Another another Metal Gear Solid alert noise. Just whoop, as there's someone suddenly behind you.
Yes, so Gunder will swivel around to face the east where Nisse is coming into the area.
Does Nisse look like a threat?
I will do something a little different here. Let's see. Can I? No. You're actually gonna have to do that. To go into my thing and hit the show button.
Okay.
And hope that works for people.
Did it work?
Can other people see anything?
Okay.
Show players.
I hit the right button, just hold on.
Well, we can see on your Twitch if you want to just bring up that part of it.
Okay, did that work?
Yes.
Cool, I figured it out.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll probably have to bring that up on my Twitch anyway for people to see. But
So, does that answer our question about the threat, or?
That's for you to interpret. You have a mostly naked, what appears to be mostly I mean, if you had to guess, you would assume an Arctic elf.
a woman with pearlescent blue skin and deep blue hair tied into several long strands across on her back. Her deep midnight hair is streaked with gold, and she looks on with curious but non-threatening ice chip blue eyes. She wears little clothing in simple gray but fine silks, adorned with etched gold. She wears no shoes. She is simply standing there and looks relatively just curious but unaffected by the temperature around her. She carries no armaments and just is looking on curiously.
Clint, can I have you move her token where you assume it would be? I mean, if where I put it is fine, that's fine. Just
That would also require me to have a screen in which to place tokens upon.
Is everybody not seeing the screen?
No, I
I
can't.
see it.
I see no screen. Like, it is blank. Loading special effects engines, but I do not have anything. Let me refresh my page here and see if that doesn't do anything. Because I was wondering why there was just kind of like this blankness there. See, now my avatar thing looks like me. What the even hell here?
Everything is broken.
Everything is kind of ruined forever. Yeah, there we go. Now we see... I saw Torhild for a little bit. Not Torhild, but Runa for a little bit there. Yeah, I don't know. Shit broke. Alright, well...
Okay, why is my picture as Bruna when it's supposed to be? There we go.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Now we've got a... So yeah, I would be right in between Runa and Torhild.
You just appear right in between them.
Yeah, just that's where I was looking from. Just
Okay. Is it me or is there two of you now?
There's two.
Okay, hold on.
and now I'm Nisse again. Wait a minute. Does that? Ah, I see why that is. Haha. If I'm my avatar changes because I had it as me, but then when I switch it to the character I'm controlling, it switches the avatar to the token. Haha. Oh yeah, by the way, Anwin's here. Roll initiative. No. Shit.
I knew that spooky bitch was gonna come back for us.
Oh yeah, don't worry. She'll be like 3 levels higher. Don't worry about
Oh, that's
it. Cute? More like horrifying. I know what those 3 levels are.
cute.
Anyway.
Alright.
So she just appears. She doesn't look threatening according to description. Runa,
Except for the fact that she's right the hell there.
yeah. Runa will shift to look at her more. And, well, question is, does she actually look like the beast that we're supposed to be hearing from the camp?
No, she doesn't look like those beasts.
Okay. So she's going to her as non-threatening.
She's a blue-white looking woman who's dressed in like Egyptian in Egyptian clothing. So yeah, probably not the droids you're looking for.
My dear child, aren't you freezing?
Oh, no, the cold is never a bother to me. What's going on here?
Our friends are down in the hole and trying to get the.
How big is this crevasse?
That's a question. Yeah, let's say it's like 30 feet down and 20 feet wide.
Oh, well, I could go and check on them if you'd like.
As you guys are having this very unofficial introduction with each other, you can hear the clanking of the creatures getting close, and it sounds as if they are about to be upon you.
Runa still has her action ready.
Well, yes, go check on them, I guess.
All right. So, yeah. Because I am not alert to the things encroaching. I will drift down that way.
Do you have like a climbing speed? Do you hover?
I drift down there like freshly falling snow.
You defy gravity. All right.
I do defy gravity.
As you are dropping into the darkness of the bottom of this crevice, you will find a very tall, thin, pale, what appears to be human, on his knees, where a female who would have appeared human if not for the gray pointed ears protruding from her head. She is on her side, and it seems unconscious, but you don't see any wounds.
So I only see the girl down there.
As well well as the male who appears human.
I'll go over and see if I can't rouse them.
Just give them a good rub, see if it moves.
Just kind of poke. Gently shake their shoulder.
Torsten, the pale male will pop up, startled, and shift away from you in a swift movement, as if this was a reaction that felt normal to his body.
Well, we're a lively one. Hello.
He'll look from you around, then to the woman with the ears. Do you know where we are? He's appearing a bit panicked. His eyes are a bit glazed with the emotion as he's still trying to take in what he can from his dark surroundings.
Well, for one, when you say dark, it's just because they're in a hole.
Yeah.
But it's actually the middle of the day, though, yeah?
Yeah, but it's an overcast sky.
Okay, so it's nice and shady in here. Okay.
Yes, it's very shady.
It seems like you took a little bit of a tumble here, it seems.
He will take a moment to fully take you in, and his face turns a bit pink, but he slowly eases about to kneel beside Sylvie, almost in a protective manner.
Now the question is if she's all right.
Just kind of look her over, see if she's, like, seriously injured or something.
There seems to be a bit of blood coming from her forehead, but otherwise you don't see any other wounds. It seems that on her fall she smacked her head.
Okay, well, we'll just kind of... why not? We'll just kind of reach over and just kind of brush her head and try and see if we can't rouse her nicely.
As your cold hands swipe over her head, her eyes will slowly come open, and she just stares up at you. No shock, this kind of blank look staring at you.
Well, who do we have here now?
There. It's a little better.
Torsten will chime in a bit surprised still. Thank you. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, sorry, I think we had more pressing. My name is Nisei.
Nisei, are you from around here?
Yes and no?
He'll give you a scrunched faced look. As he does so, Sylvie slowly sits up. She'll glance to you and then up towards the sky. I'm sorry, but did we fall through the earth?
I couldn't say how you made it down here, but here you are. I just seemed to come upon you, and your companions seem rather concerned for your well-being. So I don't imagine you came down here willingly.
With a thoughtful nod, the eared girl will get up exposing a great bushy tail peeking out from under her cloak as she dusts herself off.
As Torhild is standing on the edge watching what's happening, can she like just bounce and wave?
Carefully, hopefully.
Sure.
Sure, why not? We'll assume.
Okay, as you do that, Astrid will give a sharp, howling bark and nudge in front of you as if to keep you from going over the edge as well.
Whatever.
Delilah, honey, you're sitting
Runa's
right
over here, like, just let her fall too. Get this over with. You know what? How about we just push all the boys down there and put all the girls up here?
Torhild is not a boy.
I know.
She wants to push Gunder into the hole.
Well, I got that, but she was just talking about letting Torhild fall too.
And then I changed it to Torsten and Gunder. They can go in the hole while Sylvie and Torhild and Runa are not.
Alright, I need a perception check. Oh, ignore that. I need a perception check from those who are standing about on the cliff.
I would argue that Torhild is not entitled to one. She doesn't.
Disadvantage, at the least. Let's give you a shot.
We're just to assume that she doesn't know what's going on anyways.
Yeah, but you never know. Sometimes, stopped clocks and all that.
Yeah, Torhild, you're still focused. Let's see what Gunder's doing.
Not Gunder. Them, down in the cravat.
Alright, so...
See, Torhild's perception is See, here's the thing. Torhild's perception is 19, but to the people in the hole.
Yes.
See, that's how we're working that.
Alright, and I just need 1 second.
So does that mean Gunder's perception is actually to 12, but towards Torhild's butt?
He has no interest in the small elf, but sure.
Runas.
I guess you know what? We're just gonna move Runa like way over here. She can go in the hole.
So... Alright. Torhild and Gunder have no idea what's going on, but Runa, your roll was good enough. And
Like that.
your head whips around from the cheering Torhild and the hole that is keeping the rest of your companions captive. And you notice coming out of the brush
Things.
are some guests.
I don't think they were invited.
Okay, so I can take my.
Yes, you had an action prepared. You may take that.
If you are that much of a murder hobo. You don't know if they're hostile.
Oh, I know they're hostile.
Roll an insight check, Runa.
They told me.
Or history. Insight or history, because you have lived in these mountains. Alright.
And they're carrying giant axes, Clint. Fight me.
You know that these things roam the mountains and pillage the villages that have made the mountain their home. Your village being one of them. You fought these things a few times. They're aggressive.
Since I have 3 in my line of duty, technically straight ahead, which would you think that was the first one I would have noticed?
Probably the one closest to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's test out this new bow of mine. This new bow of mine.
Hold on, let me find that.
There's actually a Roll20 map set that you can buy, or a couple of them, called Village to Pillage.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, that guy that I linked you all of his map packs and stuff, he does those. He's got villages, wilderness maps, dungeon maps.
He's the one that I go to primarily when I'm looking at map packs to buy. Yeah, Village to Pillage, Slap Downtown, Hassle-Free Castle. He does good work. It's I think I bought his ship pack just because I needed a ship pack, but it was so good that I was like, you know what? I'll buy from this guy. This is not bad.
Yeah, if you are bored at some point, go look in my BS game. I put a bunch of his map tiles in there just because I wanted to.
Okay. Let me see. I've lost my train of thought. Okay, Quinn.
Yes.
What is your rule for grazing an attacker?
Glancing blows are half damage.
Okay.
Okay, so their armor class is 12. Maybe.
Yeah,
You rolled
sure.
twice.
I know. I'm hoping for the 12. Oh, I see how this is gonna go.
The glancing blow is 12. Really?
Really?
You think that's the thing, huh? Okay.
You're able to skim an arrow on one of his meaty arms in between the heavy armor he's wearing.
Anyone have suggestion?
He doesn't look impressed. And
That's fine.
at this point, we shall have you all roll initiative.
We are now
Except for the ones in the
into.
hole.
Well, I mean, they're doing things on their turn. They're just not directly aware of combat. In the immortal words of some jackass who screams on Twitch, blood pressure checks, gentlemen. It needs to be. It kind of needs to be Monday, because that's when I get my new shipment of tea in. I like green tea, and I've got my pot of it, but I've come to really like the Yorkshire tea, and I'm out of Earl Grey to make like pots of it now. It's terrible.
I'm a big fan of oolong.
Earl Grey is still Bay, but Yorkshire tea gold is pretty damn good too.
I'm gonna have to take a break really quick so I go throw up.
Dramatic. Okay. So, top of the round, Runa.
But Nisei's in the hole.
What?
Nisei's in the hole.
Yes, she is.
Oh, just same guy.
So,
You have your DM face on and it's scaring me.
you go to load your bow and you just drop the arrow right into the snow. It seems it's been a bit, and you're a little bit nervous. But that second one will hit.
I'm getting used to the new bow.
Is that what it is?
It is.
Little too
Apparent
polished?
or made of gore,
It's made of bone, dummy.
former gore.
True. A little splintery.
All right, and is that all you're doing for your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Nisse. If you know what? I'll just let you do as you'd like.
Well, do I hear any of this? Is the question. That's fair. Let's see. Do I hear bowstring and horribleness?
Ouch.
I'm gonna say, sounds like someone's fighting up there.
Yeah, so you catch sound of the bowstring. And yeah, you're aware of there's something going on up there. You don't think she's shooting at squirrels.
I don't suppose you were expecting guests.
Both Torsten and Sylvie will look surprised. No. I mean, we were traveling with a couple of people.
Well, it sounds like they might be in a little bit of a issue.
Which one looks smaller?
Definitely Sylvie.
Right.
She's like a foot shorter than Torsten.
All right. Do you want to stay down here, or are you good to assist them?
Sylvie will take in a breath, but then nod. I'd rather be up there with my comrades.
All right. Well, I'll be down for you in just a bit.
Basically double move, and I guess I'll put myself up here with Sylvie right behind. Just kind of pick her up around. Just kind of like wrap my arms kind of around her waist, and just kind of like jump up the cliff face. Jump, quote unquote.
Sylvie, not expecting this oddness of defying gravity, will dig her fingers into your bare shoulders a bit as she's like, the hell is going on here?
Not
Well,
nearly as flashy as when I do it.
No, certainly not.
True.
But it looks more like I'm just kind of like prancing up the cliff, like jumping, making hops. Although I don't know how sheer faced this cliff is, so was it a sheer hole or was it craggy going down like at an angle?
It was definitely craggy going down at an angle.
Okay, so it looks like I'm just kind of like frolicking up the hill, and then just kind of set her down and turn and look that there's one of these things right next to me. Just,
Oh. All right.
Alright, Sylvie will join initiative.
so that was basically movement and action, because moving with a creature of your size is still... Yeah, that's half my movement, so... Do I have bonus action, anything I want to do? No, because that's still an action. I think that's going to be my turn, as I just kind of look over this thing, surprised.
Oh.
How big are these things?
One momento. They're like a big, burly, tall man kind of thing.
Gunder, are these your people?
Yeah, they've got a similar shape to him, but bigger.
Like, how tall?
I would say that they would be like... Oh, it doesn't say how tall, Ben. I would say I would put them over 6 foot. But let me.
Are they considered large creatures or medium size?
They're considered medium sized. So
Okay.
They're like human.
All right, so they're probably like around 6 to 6.5 feet tall.
Yeah. We'll go-
Okay, well they're taller than I am. I clock in just under 6, so.
I'm gonna put Roro out of the box for a moment. Gunner, are these your cousins?
Who?
Or leave my world. You're not allowed here.
You are not allowed. You are barred.
Wow.
Banned.
I feel attacked right now.
Well, you put yourself in the line of fire, just saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll say they're somewhere between 6 and 6.5, all varying a bit in size.
Okay, so at the very least, I'm looking kind of up at them. Just. Glad I put her down behind me.
Yeah, Sylvie's a bit puny compared to these things. All right, so we will move on to Torhild's turn. There's a Sylvie.
There is.
An unintentional silly shield.
You know, most of the time, Torhild is being put in between, like, Sylvie and an ally, so this is something that she's used to.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what I want to do. I think I know what I do.
Just jump right in the middle of these things?
that's kind of what a Torhild do. Despite
wait.
despite everything, we always try and keep Torhild away from them, but it never works.
No, I remembered I don't have to get close for this, so hang on.
Oh yeah,
Well,
by the
not
way,
super close.
my Paladin and Ranger cards came in.
Ooh, exciting.
So I think aside
Okay.
from martial powers, I've got them all.
Okay, we are ready to do the things. I've decided where I want.
Okay.
Ooh, what level do I want to cast it at? Ooh.
You're kind of mostly standing, like, inside this pine tree.
I mean, I imagine it's a big pine tree and I'm kind of underneath.
There. We can go with that.
Okay.
Said it's on fire.
She's not Scotty.
And we don't want to teach her to set Runa on fire.
Okay.
You want to see a new level of Runa? Do that.
Save versus damage and being thrown into the fucking hole.
Okay, and how many is that affecting? Is it affecting both of them?
Yep. Should be 15-foot cube. I'm sure I can arrange that.
So con save on both. Oh, this isn't a sheet. Fine. Okay, cool. I know what I'm doing.
But more important, well, not more importantly, but I can never remember how much it fucking does, but I think it's equal to my level.
Think so.
Yeah, so they save.
You know, it might be
Oh,
okay. It might be
crap.
okay, okay, because then we're sending them down there with what's his face.
Forston.
Don't worry, don't worry, I'll come to get you. Monsters fly into the canyon. Okay.
That-
No, that works. That
It
works.
is half my level, so they also take 3 for me being super.
Are they taking half damage?
But I'm double checking. I believe so.
Well, it's yeah, Thunderwave is half damage and no pushback, but the 3 is just static.
Okay,
Yep.
thank you.
So
and then
14.
I get to fly 10 feet, so we'll go ahead and fly back up here next to Elf.
All right. Gunder's turn. Runa, you will notice that the man beside you, he loses all humor. And he becomes very businesslike.
You're dead.
Now we're talking sexy.
I don't even know what you are.
They kind of look like ogres.
Okay, so what do you have? You have a big sword. Okay, so he pulls the big sword from his back and takes 2 swings with it. If we're loading, hopefully. Okay, cool, they loaded. Only striking once. For 12 points of damage.
Not a bad hit, though.
Alright. Sylvie. And I believe this is a bonus action. It is, so Sylvie will take her bonus action to go into guardian form if this thing will load.
Sylvia's been it's been yeeted from initiative.
Ah, yes, I forget that that's a thing. Hold on.
I really wish I'm gonna have to look to see what's up and being able to make like different token states.
I bet if I
I saw it on the forum for Roll20, but
hold on, I'm waiting for this thing to load. It's being all sorts of difficult. Sweetheart, could you turn her tablet down?
The Gigi's time to shine. Gigi time to shine.
Sorry,
Gigi's gonna make
guys.
his big break now. He's officially been on camera.
Oh.
Make the break, Gigi. You are the next Scruffy Cat. Oh wait, no, that's me.
Okay, cool.
it's true.
I really hate Roll20, guys. It doesn't load.
What are you trying to load?
Anything.
Oh, jeez.
That's awkward.
It keeps just freezing. The server is slow.
It is. This is one of the reasons why I'm trying to, pull back on the reliance on the Roll20 hardware.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, eventually it's going to literally get to the point where I'm just I'm just having us do paper sheets.
I'd be okay with that.
Or rather, you will have your online sheet essentially as an update, as like, okay, this is the official thing. This is the stuff that I can check against for my visual, and you roll initiative on it to put it in the tracker. But otherwise, we're just gonna roll fucking dice because that's always more fun, and it gives that sense that takes away the meta game to things like cutting words and that sort of thing.
I was gonna wait to tell you when it actually got here, but I ordered a really cool dice roller.
A dice roller, like a dice tower?
Yeah, a dice tower, and it looks like a really cool 3D model kind of one, and you drop it through the top of it, and it rolls down it and into a tray. I'll send you a picture because it's cooler than I can make it sound.
No, I know what dice towers are.
Well, obviously,
Jessica was making one of those out of clay at one point.
I've seen one that was like half a sunken ship. I've seen one that's like essentially Sparta kicking your dice downstairs.
She bought like from Hobby Lobby or something like a wood like Mario tower, and she opened that up and was turning that into a dice roller. And this was before she liked.
Okay, I'm ready to get back on track if you guys are.
Yep.
Cool. So Sylvie will weave her way between these things, and as she does, she begins to grow blue, her hair going white, as well as her ear and tails, and icicles begin to form on her skin and hair. And then she is going to do some things.
all the things.
Oh yeah, I was trying to plan out my next move. That's right.
Only hitting once. For 6 points of damage. Alright. Now it's these guys' turn. Fun.
Okay, that would be nice.
Oh, hello.
Okay, so yeah, let's see. Our targets are going to be in this order: Sylvie, Nisei, Runa, and then Gunder. And you all will be taking 2 from each opponent, meaning Runa and Gunder will be taking 4. And this is still not a character sheet. Why do I keep clicking on it? Cool. Let's see. So these things pull out their big, nasty axes, and let's hit. Both of those will hit Sylvie.
1 second here. We'll take. Yeah, why not? We will try that. Wait. Never mind, I can't. Never mind, I can't do that.
Okay.
There's a thing I wanted to do that I cannot do.
She will take a total of rolling dice, loading.
Would you like me to grab you your dice?
Yeah, you want to grab me my dice?
Seriously, dice are the future. I get the feeling that we're all getting pretty
Okay, so Sylvie will be taking. Whoa, did it roll 2?
a lot of damage.
Be taking 21 points of damage. Let me check a thing really quick, make sure I didn't get this wrong. Yeah, no, she's definitely taking that damage. Okay, cool. Alright, so then we will move on to Nisse, who will also be taking 2 attacks.
Not entirely pleased with that.
What is your armor class?
My armor class is 19.
So they didn't roll higher than 14, so they did not hit you.
Well, I'm pleased for that.
Runa, you will be taking 4 attacks. What is your armor class?
16.
Okay. So you have to roll 12 to hit you. Alright, they miss both times on one, and then... Ooh, one of them will hit.
You.
2 of them will hit. As they roll 18 on the dice. So...
That's nothing so much.
You will be taking 30 points of damage.
God.
Well, this is alarming.
I had plans. Now you're going to take my concentration away from me.
Alright, Gunder gets to take some hits. So...
Thunder shall block them with his chest.
Oh, why do you have such a bad armor class?
Did you not give him armor?
I don't think he can have armor.
Is he Barb?
He might be.
If he is Barb, then he should have armor equal to Dex and Con.
Yeah.
Dex. Let me see. Oh, that's why. He has
Was
a
it-
0 in Dex.
Ugh. No.
Do you hear all the pain groans just now?
No.
You guys have to stop dumping Dex.
You can dump... Won't you people learn? You can either dump dex or strength. Oh, barbarians are weird like that, though. They technically... I'm just saying they're a 3-stat class.
1. Okay, as Gunder takes 31 points of damage.
Well, at least he's got that to soak. Of course, he didn't go... Wait, did he go... Did his business... When he went into, quote, business mode, was that his rage?
I don't know about rage, so I don't know.
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
Because that would have been like 2 extra damage or something, depending on his level, and it probably means he's resistant to physical damage.
Let me open it.
I'm just saying, if he's a barbarian and there's big things coming there, him going business mode probably means rage. Hopefully means rage.
So yeah, he does have resistance, so that reduced that a lot. Thank you, Quinn.
Well, I am here to educate and inform.
I'm learning.
Sorry, entertain and inform. Clearly, I can only do one of those at a time.
Runa, it's your turn. You guys are getting beat on.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
They're gonna thunk our heads with their stick. With their stick.
Marina's gonna sigh and bring forth a friend.
Do you have availability for that token?
I do.
Cool.
You don't block.
Oh, honey, he doesn't need it. I would put it somewhere else.
Yeah, like
He'll be
on
a- But
Sylvie.
he's a spongy block.
His best stat is probably con, and he's resistant to damage. He is a sponge.
Are you telling me that either to say or so we need it before?
I'm saying that he doesn't need it. Put it on somebody else. I
Uh,
don't out right.
Go with Sylvie. I haven't been hit.
Is that within your range?
Yeah, it's a 60-foot range.
All right. So
I am Groot.
she will get 7 points. No, 6 points.
6.
She's gonna get
I'm
stabbed
sorry.
first.
I just stabbed and give you help.
Ah.
Everywhere.
It's the best
Well.
stab you'll ever feel.
All right. Anything else? That was your bonus. So you have your action and you're surrounded-ish.
I'm
No.
gonna do my first arrow is gonna be on the top guy, my second arrow is gonna be on the bottom guy.
Okay.
Do you have the ability that makes it so you don't have disadvantage in melee?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Neither of those are going to hit.
What?
Yeah, remember 18 was a grazing shot.
I hate my life.
Yeah. There's a lot of these things.
Can Gunter come plank with me, like stand right here?
Oh, he'll plate you, honey. Anyway, is that the
You
end of
know-
your turn? Nisse, this is turning into a bloodbath real fast.
I'm just saying it kind of looks a bit like it kind of looks like Runa's about to get spit roasted. I'm just saying. So yeah, we are going to start emitting a just kind of taking a breath and start essentially singing. Just this kind of this hauntingly beautiful melody, no words, that just kind of echoes through the soul, through the snow. The snow. No. Fuck you, Doge. No. Let's see. Each one of these critters here, I'm pretty sure, yeah, they are all within 40 feet. So, awesome for me. They need to make I believe it is a wisdom saving throw of 16.
You believe or you know?
I'm reading it now. It is definitely a wisdom save of 16.
Okay.
That's the answer, though.
How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. One of them meets it.
That's a save then.
Yeah, that's the only one. We'll say it was the farthest one out here.
It was that one? Okay. All right. So everybody else is now captivated. They are now forced to walk towards me, taking the most direct route possible. Basically, they walk and come within 5 feet of me, or as close to that as possible, and then they will just stay there.
Do they get to repeat saves on their turn?
Only if they are attacked.
Okay, and are they supposed to move now or on their turn?
It's on their turns. It doesn't force movement.
Okay, and do they appear stunned to the others? Like, have they lowered their weapons and just staring at you?
Yeah, they just kind of grow a little like slack and captive. It's essentially a siren's call.
Mm-hmm. I understand. I'm just trying
Yeah.
to get an image for the rest of them.
Oh yeah, they kind of go slack. Their eyes kind of glass over a little bit as their senses kind of tend to leave them as they start drifting towards. With that being, so we're gonna guess the tree trunk is like right here.
Yes.
All right. So I will go and move. Yeah, I will move up over here against the tree trunk. They're essentially kind of incapacitated. They are charmed. They are just being drawn to the sound of Nisei's voice.
All right.
And if anyone has seen Frozen 2, that's exactly what I'm picturing for her voice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have not.
Although
Torgo,
this makes me think more like a very haunted version of the vocals from Phantom of the Opera.
Yes. My turn. Okay. These guys are all fuckered up. Is that correct?
Yeah, the ones with the hearts. There's one that's not slack-jawed.
Yeah, he's way over there. Fuck him.
Fuck him.
I'm gonna do the terribly stupid idea I had from the beginning.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da, sail!
Pretty much.
You're going to jump?
Yes, she's gonna jump for Torsten. Hopefully he can pick.
Can you move Torsten to see if he catches her?
And then immediately Thunder steps out, so she never makes impact.
That's the plan.
It's like... it's like Torhild's playing a weird game of Portal right now. It's fun.
All right. I'll consider a 16 good enough as Torsten sees you nearing the edge, and assuming you're going to throw down a rope, he's, standing there waiting. And then you jump.
And then, yes.
Yeah, and so his arms just...
Don't even really need to roll it because I'm not hitting anything, but I'm as soon as he catches, we're just poof.
Yeah, but you fucked up that canyon, though.
Like, anything that was living in the canyon is not.
Yeah.
As this thunderous sound just echoes through the canyon for a few miles out.
So are we assuming that the whole place just kind of packed itself back in? It is now like a straight thing.
No, we're not assuming that. It does shake and tremble. There's a few rocks falling in a few places, but it seems that Torhild has sent out a siren call of her own as this is just echoing down through the canyon.
So it's safe to assume everything within a mile radius knows where we are.
Everything within quite a ways knows that there's something weird going on.
Well, my
The
voice...
base version of the spell can be heard 300 feet away, but factor in the echoes in the canyon.
Yeah.
100 yards sounds about right.
And that's it. That's all I had. I was going to do that before, but then I was like, nah, there's things attacking. Now there aren't things attacking. So, yes.
Orson needs to join initiative.
Oh, good.
All right, and is that your turn?
Yep, that's it.
I might just have to invite the rhythm bot here to make things happen.
Play some Frozen 2 music, apparent.
No, fuck that series. Overrated ice movie.
I kind of want to see the second one because, like, the trailers for the second one actually looked pretty cool. Some of the shit, like where she's like running on the waves and shit, that was pretty cool.
I had no desire to see any of those movies. So
Sorry about that. Torhild, are you doing anything else?
Nope.
Torhild was a hero,
Awesome.
and
Thunder,
Torsten had a heart attack. It's fine.
We've had this happen before. Well, not the jumping part, but
Yeah, that part gave him a heart attack. The other part, that's starting to get normal.
Torhild just yeeted herself off a cliff. That's fine.
Alright, so Gunder's going to be focused on this thing.
Oh, caffeine finally hit in. Nice.
Feeling jittery?
Oh no, it's just I feel awake. It takes a whole pot of green tea to make it happen, but it happened.
Okay, so yeah, he's gonna take 2 more swings at the non-baffled thing.
Good job.
Missing both times. Alright. Torsten's here. That's always good. You guys have more tanky things on the field.
Is he tanky? He looks like a stiff breeze could knock him over.
I'd rather not say. Alright, well then. And yeah, because he's not really. Sorry guys, I thought I was more prepared than this.
That's fine.
okay.
Holy shit, it's a burr.
All the bears.
And apparently it's trying to eat me. Well, I mean, yeah, that's tanky at that point.
Wait, is Torsten a druid? I had no idea.
Well, that's something.
Fur thing.
That's
He wants to know, and he goes after the thing.
See, does he turn into a small bear or a big bear?
It says medium beast.
Okay.
Hitting once, but leaving himself open for a reaction.
He is definitely an average bear.
Look, I might be doing this wrong. I tried to figure it out, but
Hanna-Barbera
ignore-
jokes.
um, okay, so this thing's going to get an opportunity attack at him. And misses with a 2. Alright, continuing on in turn order. The things around her aren't so dangerous. She will hold her action for them to become aggressive as her eyes go to their new companion, curious as what she has planned.
She gets 2.
And 2 hit points. Alright. And they have to come within 5 feet of you, Ken?
They approach to me as closely as I can and then just stand there.
So can I take the opportunity attacks then? For both of them?
I would assume so. But, Quinn, can you weigh in on this since this is something I'm not familiar with?
I mean, she... that one could probably get, like, right there or here. I mean... it's hard with a... It's hard to educate with a...
Forced movement generally doesn't provoke, but I don't know this spell specifically.
Well, it's movement on their turn. They are moving. It's not forced movement is like thunder wave, like when they're blasted back, or I grab someone and throw them. So, my only question is that Runa has a ranged weapon, and thus technically doesn't have a threatened area. I don't know what your ability says that allows that that makes you archer-tastic.
Well, it says when making a ranged attack while you're within 5 feet of a hostile creature, you do not have disadvantage on the attack roll. Your ranged attacks more half cover and 3/4 cover against targets within 30 feet of you, and you have a +1 bonus to attack rolls on ranged attacks.
Okay, so I don't think you can take opportunity attacks on that.
I still do have hand weapons if that's still a possibility.
You can. that would be possible. Well, you could. It's only a single attack, though.
Oh, I figured it'd be one for each. But
No,
okay.
because you only have. You can use your reaction to make a single attack.
Alright, then that will miss. Okay. Runa, it is now. Wait, not yet. Okay, then this thing gets a turn. There is now a bear, but the more concerning thing is the bear-like guy next to it. So. Alright, only hitting once of the two attacks. For 10 points of damage.
Don't want to do that next. That could be useful later.
Runa, it's your turn, and all of these things have walked away from you and towards your new companion.
The strange pale woman has seemed to capture their attention.
I've never done this before, and I kind of want to try it.
I turn into a tree.
Oh no, I've done that before.
I'm anxiously awaiting to hear what the new thing is.
Okay.
I think that should be something.
That's basically setting up trip mines.
So would it really be useful here?
If you're doing damage, I mean, you can certainly do that here, but with, like, the duration of it is basically something you set up around camp.
Okay.
But you can totally use it in a combat scenario. It's just when somebody, like, whenever a creature other than you comes within 30 feet of the ammunition of that space, or ends his turn there, yeah, it shoots off, you know, arrows randomly.
Okay. Then
I mean, it's a fun spell. Don't get me wrong.
Then if you'll allow, I'll withdraw that.
I'll allow it.
Start with my bonus for 4.
That's only if you're moving it to interact with it. If it's just sitting on her, then it'll heal her as that goes on.
I forgot to move it first.
Oh, okay. Who are you shooting at?
Let's say this one.
Oh, okay. I thought you were shooting at the one that was still hostile.
No.
Since you're not flanking, that will miss.
It may be technically incapacitated.
Oh yeah, that's
So the first one will hit. It will get to remake its save.
Alright, hold on.
Were we not supposed to attack them? No.
Kind of defeats the purpose of crowd controlling them, but yeah, that's
Okay, so both of those will hit if we're counting that last one as advantage against an incapacitated person?
Yeah, they are just they're oblivious to everything else around them but me. So yeah, if they okay. She does like having the attention of creatures. That is certainly true.
Now, in this situation, are we counting the necrotic damage as well?
They're not immune to it. Why wouldn't we?
I don't know. Usually that stuff's always like if and when.
Well,
What is your...
It doesn't say specifically. I'm using that part of the arcane shot, so I wasn't sure what the rules were. For
Okay,
that.
so yeah, because you're using the necro infused shots, then it counts.
okay, so it's a class feature that you're getting that from?
No, it's specific to the weapon, I believe. Are we moving on, or are there questions?
Is it just supposed to do an extra D6 necrotic damage?
I think so.
Why don't you send Quinn the write-up on that? And he can help figure that out.
Yeah, it's a 1d6.
All right. Well, I'm just saying that because the necrotic damage is adding in your dex bonus again. I'm just curious. I mean, if it's supposed to work that way, it's supposed to work that way. I'm just curious.
I'm unfamiliar with it.
Because if it's just like a flaming weapon, but just necrotic, then it's just an extra dice.
I don't remember the write-up when we were setting it up, so that's something maybe you and Kevin can go over,
All right.
but maybe after the game?
Yeah. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Okay,
Fucking
cool.
amazing shot, though. Good fucking job. Glad you killed it before it did anything bad. All right.
You have everyone's attention.
Yeah. So let me just quickly check something else out here, because I'm pretty sure that is... Okay, so the individual who's not under my call is, in fact, is still within 40 feet of me, so... I'm going to drop over this way here. Dee will have to make a wisdom save.
I forgot at the start of your turn you do get a heal.
I'm not injured.
Oh, well, there's that.
Alright, so just the one that isn't under your call, yes?
Yeah.
They got a 10?
Yay.
Alright. Anything else?
No, I think that's good. I'm doing my job.
So, as this one goes black-jawed, Gunder will sigh and kind of gain this playful smile. What is she doing? She's taking the fun out of this. The bear next to him will just huff and sit down.
I mean, they can still kill them. But now the fucking trucks aren't trying to run us over as much.
All right. Then we're moving on to Torhild's turn. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you thundering? The tree. You're
Fuck,
on.
I forgot I have push to talk on. The clump of them right.
So all of them. What is the number to beat?
16 con.
Two of them make it.
Okay, well, those two take 15, the other two take third.
And are they blasted back out away from the circle?
No, I don't think Shatter Force is moving.
No.
Oh, okay. This time. Sorry, I didn't read that.
But they're all still looking pretty healthy.
No. They don't look so great. One of them's looking okay though.
Cool. Let's quicken another.
Alright, more save. Two of them make it again. Is that
Okay, that is 25 for the ones that don't. What? Is it what?
I was adding if that added the 3 from your...
No, I'm not close enough to have them affected by that at the moment. But then the others will take, what, 12?
Oh, right, is you just flatten these things. Torhild being her scary, scary self.
Yep. That one can make it save.
It fails its save.
Okay. And sorry, the one that got captivated, no. It made its save versus it, so it wasn't affected at all to begin with. I was misreading the ability, so the one that the boys are fighting is still in the fight.
Okay. Good to know. Alright, and is that the end of your turn, Torhild?
She will come down here and join Sylvie, and that's all.
Sylvie will kind of nod towards her, still this kind of withdrawn look on her face. And Grunder. He still gets to beat on a thing. That is perfectly good with him. Missing both times. Which will bring it to Torsten, who also misses. They are doing terrible.
Wow, and they can even try and surround this guy. What the hell? Good job, boys. Well, we knew there's a reason why this game is focused around the wand wed. The girls do the thing around here.
Yeah. Girls are the heroes in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Sylvie is going to just try to get in here and finish what Corhild had been doing. If we're loading, maybe. There we go. With 11 points of damage, that is definitely enough to get rid of this guy. And we're on to the one last that is left. And he'll take a few more swings at Gunder.
At the damage sponge.
Hitting once. For 12 points of damage. Runa, it is your turn. There is one thing left on the field.
I'm just gonna say a snide comment and watch it totally affect my rolls. What is wrong with you blocks? Can't you hit a thing? Yeah, I totally knew it.
Well, lucky for you, you at least hit that last one. As your first arrow soars wide, Gunder will just give you this smirk of good humor, but a bit of malicious intent.
No.
Nisse.
And you reply with a look that implies, well, why the fuck is it still alive?
All right. Well, you know what? I don't care that all the ones who can be affected are. I'm going to continue on just in case something comes within 40 feet of us. Something horrible. How's this thing even looking?
Not great.
Not great? Okay.
Not great at all.
Oh, why not? You know, no.
No?
They've got this in hand. I will, yeah, I will continue to. Actually, all right. The melody will to swirl a bit around, and kind of, for a moment, be more focused on the brute boy here.
Are you trying to seduce him too?
No. It's not. But it will be uplifting. We'll have him. We'll give him a D6 to do some things with.
All right.
I believe it is a D6. Yes. Yes. I gotta say, I'm actually liking this thing that Doji Boy here posted. It very much captures kind of what's going on.
All right, and that brings us to Corhild's turn.
Okay. She'll go over there. She'll throw an orb at it and miss. That's cool. It's fine. The boys got this eventually.
Eventually. No trusts. Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Gundar's gonna swear under his breath and move around this thing.
It's like the DM heard the comments from before.
There we go. We just gotta ridicule him a little bit. Then he gets serious.
Look, I'm just saying, they came from a peaceful clan. It's been a while since he's had to fight a thing.
The haunting melody has inspired him to actually get off his ass and do shit. I'm taking credit for that. I don't care.
I think it's a good mixture between a haunting melody and Runa's bitchiness.
Yeah, Runa trying to show him up and failing a little bit.
You know, she still did good.
She did. Alright. You stop, you pause, and listen to the silence of this snowy drift, and you don't catch the sound of any more armor clunking or boots moving through the snow. It seems that this is over.
Yeah, I'll let the song just kind of like peter out, echo through the as it finishes moving through the trees.
Torsten will resume his original form. Alright. What are we doing now?
The woman is still near the tree branch, the base of the tree, just kind of looking at the other individuals.
Runa will approach. You have quite the voice on you. How are you feeling?
Thank you. I do practice. I am well. You may wish to see to your others.
Of course, in due time. I'm curious what you're doing out in this area. If you're from around here.
I'm here on a favor from an old friend.
Can I interrupt really quick?
Sure.
I don't think I quite gave you your timeline, Clint.
Yeah, how long have I been wandering around here?
You've already been to the village. You were settling things there for a moment and went out to look for supplies. So you've only been away from the village for about, I want to say a few hours. As far as wandering the woods, I would say prior to getting to the village, you've been out here for a couple of weeks.
All right.
That was before the village?
Yes.
Okay.
I was out here on favor from an old friend, and it seems that I've gotten myself a little lost.
Well, where is it that you're trying to get to? I know the way. I know the area a bit.
I doubt that very much that you know of... If I'm anywhere near a town called Laravik?
Do I know a town named Lorvik?
I would be shocked if you do.
You don't. No.
Is that generally in this area?
I seem to have come up into the mountains. I was trying to find myself more downhill. I don't suppose the name Alta means anything to you either?
I mean, me, yes, but not Runa. Can't say that I've heard of this.
Then it would appear that I'm quite a bit further away than I thought I was.
Well, in the meantime, you can always come back with us to my village. We can get you some food and attempt to help you on your way.
Where is this village of yours?
Northeast from your current location.
Northeast from our current location.
Copy paste.
Are you from there?
I am.
It's kind of. One second. Let me. I'm gonna need to steal the DM for just a moment, actually.
All right.
Yeah, 1 second here. That's a good point. You can hear it anyway. So is the state? Refer to me back to the state of the place that I just came from.
It had been almost utterly destroyed. There were few buildings standing.
All right, I didn't know if it was war zone or ghost town. So
More so on the ghost town. The casualty has happened and it is gone.
well, yeah, but I mean, war zone looks like destruction and whatnot.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
true. There were
Still
a few,
burning or are burnt in the past, basically.
there were a few towns, well, only a handful left.
Oh, there are still people around.
A very few, yes.
Just all right. So it does.
I think I just passed through there, actually. I'm not sure what state you left your people in, but it might not be in the state that you last remembered it.
She will grow a bit stiff and stare tensely. In what state did you leave it in?
Just as I found it.
What state did you find it in?
It looked like there was an attack relatively recently. There were a few people about, but I can only imagine it was a larger settlement.
Runa has no more questions, and she's going to turn and start heading back onto their path.
All right.
All right, wait up, and Gunder will grab Runa's arm as she tries to march off.
Sure, that'll go over well.
Gunder has just grabbed Runa's arm. Is she reacting?
Is that an opportunity strike?
No.
Oh. Speaking out of his armor class.
I mean, technically you're the one moving and provoking, so
So he used his opportunity attack. Deal with it.
Yeah. So as you try to walk past him to start heading northeast, he will grab your arm with a very stern look.
Unhappy for leaving now.
We're leaving, I can agree with that, but you're not going to just march off in a huff.
We'll march. It's up to you to keep up.
He'll give you a long look and then let you go. I'm saying that we saw you out here. You should trust us a bit more.
I'd like to depart too. Sooner than later.
He will nod at her and then turn his attention to Nisei. How long ago was the attack? Are we assuming that we are going into a hostile location?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you directly. I don't think there was active people. There wasn't people actively in combat. Admittedly, I steered a little clear of the settlement. I hadn't gone in. Wasn't the place I was looking for, and it seemed like they had quite a bit to deal with themselves.
He will give another nod. Alright, well, if we're not worried of it being hostile, then yes, I agree that we should move as quickly as possible.
she'll give a nod and probably fall in line, kind of behind the group, just kind of trailing behind, curiously watching them. And I will be right back.
In that case, Runa's going to be looking for a bird.
Okay. You can roll a perception check for that. Are you leading the group, Runa?
Yes.
Alright, Gunder is going to be slightly behind you, next to your side. Torhild, is there anything you were doing?
Aside from snuggling this puppy, no.
Astrid, smash between the two of you, will enjoy much snuggles with you.
Yay. No, I was referring to the puppy on my lap. But no, she's not really doing anything. She can snuggle the puppy though, that's fine. And
Sorry, I forgot you had a puppy.
but yeah, no, she'll just fall in with Sylvie and Astrid and give Astrid loving.
Torsten will then lead behind you.
Oh my God.
However you want.
So I rolled 25. Do I see a bird?
As you are studying the area, you notice that it oddly lacks animal presence.
Squirrel?
All animal presence oddly is a lacking of it.
She'll grumble. I think I'll mention that the healing spirit, I think, did go around and just top everyone off.
It'd already been up for how many rounds? All done?
I think that lasted 3 rounds.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Alright, so, Nisse, where are you in this marching order?
In the back. I'm observing them. Actually, first of all, what were these creatures?
You don't know that, do you?
I mean, appearance-wise. Like, big, did they look monstrous? Were they just like big, burly dudes?
Big, burly, looked kind of orcish.
Alright, well, as they, I'll let them, I'll let the group kind of move off a ways, and I will stay back and, take a little bit of supplies from one of the orcs.
You're not going to find much on them, just some basic traveling, a few coins, some rations.
I'm not looking for material goods, that's fine.
Okay.
I will, once they're nicely out of the way, I will take what I need, put it in my bag, and then I will move to catch up with them.
Alright. It only takes a few hours of travel, and I'm guessing Runa is pushing you guys quickly through the mountainous area. And though you're having a bit of trouble with the icy rocks and the snow-covered trains, Runa seems to be just floating right over it. Equally, Nisse, though unfamiliar with the area, has no trouble.
Torhild has all the trouble.
Yes, but she will have Sylvie and Forston to help her along, boost her up areas where she is far too short to do anything with.
Hey, she's the Elia of the group. Doesn't like cold, short enough to get lost in a snowbank.
Well, short enough to get lost, yes. Doesn't like cold, maybe. She's still a
Fair.
Alright, so as you are coming up to what is left of this village, there are a few buildings standing still. Quite a few knocked down. And you will be greeted by what seems to be whatever patrol the town had set up. Runa, you recognize this this tall female to be one of your clansmates.
Do I dare ask her name?
You can ask.
What is her name?
Give me a second. Because names are the one things I never prep.
I think there's random name generators around.
Yeah, I'm in one right now.
There are.
This is one of those things when we're all together. Xanathar's, I think it's in the back of Xanathar's has a bunch of names for like various different cultures.
Her name's Grilla.
Gorilla?
No, that is not what I said. Roulette.
Relent.
Yes.
As in girl pitmaster.
Sure.
In a bit of panic, Runa will approach. Roulette, what happened here?
The girl looks pained to see you here.
Rude.
It takes her a moment, but then, with a glance around, she'll sigh. We were attacked while you were gone. It was quite the force of them. You should probably come inside. And she will glance back at the many that are following you.
Is Solomon in there? Where is Solomon?
I think it's best to discuss all of this inside. She will gesture for you to follow her to the nearest cabin.
She will follow and take in the surroundings. Anyone else who may be walking around.
You see a few of your clansmates.
And
It
learn their
is-
names. I'm just kidding.
It is nearing evening, so there are some shadows amongst you. And you can tell that most of the buildings in the village have been burned down.
And burned out, then there's still smoke coming off of them, or they look well extinguished.
They look well extinguished, but black wood, missing building pieces, all that jazz. There are a few chimneys still standing. As she leads you to one of the larger cabins, you know this is the tavern. It seems to have survived the attack, and when you enter, it is packed but hush. Once they see you, Runa, everybody becomes still, and they are watching. You scan from face to face, and there's maybe a dozen of your handmaids here, but you do not see Solomon. Grillet will take you to a table in the back of the tavern. It seems to be where they would mostly do prep. It's not a place where individuals would be seated normally.
Runa will gesture for the group to take a seat and will not sit herself.
Gunder will come behind Runa and gently give her a firm push, lightly, to a chair, insisting that she takes a seat.
Runa will take a step away and cross her arms.
Don't be willful, girl. Sit down.
She'll just give him a sharp look. Don't be willful, man. Sit down. Wow.
The pale girl will take a seat and kind of fold hands in her lap.
See? We have some good members in this group.
Once inside, Sylvie will resume her wolf form, and her and Astrid will kind of settle down near one of the chairs.
Torhild will sit in that chair they are kneeling down near.
Runa, we lost quite a few in the attack, and I can at least tell you that Simon was not amongst the dead. But he's not here.
What attacked you?
They came in the middle of the night, but we're pretty sure that it was the orgs.
Was there reasoning behind this attack? What do we know?
They didn't take anything this time. It was just, well, they didn't. We believe that they may have taken Simon, but otherwise it was just Solomon. But otherwise it was just they were intent on reducing our numbers.
Is Runa familiar with any orc clans in the area?
Orgs. Org. It's not orc. Like I said, these were the creatures that you guys fought, so you are aware that these things are aggressive
Okay.
and raid your clans that are out here.
So those were just the things we were just fighting. Okay.
Yes.
We just fought a horde of them a few miles away? A few miles out. Could they have been going that way? If so, we need to leave immediately.
Philip will kind of raise her eyebrows at you and then glance to the stubborn man who was trying to get you to take a seat. Runa, we searched the area after the battle and we can't confirm if the orgs took him or not. You've had a long journey. You should get yourself some rest before we proceed.
How are our resources? Are we low on anything?
We've been slowly getting back what we need, but yes, everything is very scarce at the moment. Between trying to rebuild our resources as well as our homes.
First thing tomorrow morning, I'm going to go search for Solomon. Whoever you may bring is fine. If I go alone, that's fine as well. That's for of course the group, not just Colette.
I'm glad you clarified.
Well, if it
so-
seems that you... If I'm to be provided with hospitality, I might as well make myself useful. In some regards.
Grillet will nod to you. We would accept any help that we could get.
She'll give a nod.
Runa, your cabin still stands. You may find it most stressful there.
She'll nod and turn back to the group. If you all would like to follow me, I can show you where we'll be staying.
She'll wait for everyone else to stand before doing so herself.
Torsten and Gunder were standing, but with a bit of a whimper, the wolves will get to their paws as well.
Torhild will stand with them.
I think this is a good place to stop.
Yay! First fight of the new chapter.
We survived! Yay!
Woo!
Yeah, Nisei's gonna be interesting to plot again.
Anwin was super aggro. Nisei is crowd control. I mean, to be fair, that's something I can only do once in a long rest. So I have to pick my fight with that one.
It was probably a good fight to take that one with.
Yeah. Big ass things, heavily defended, swinging twice. The numbers were about even. Yeah, no. Yeah. I'm super happy to be playing Nisei. She's my frosty little waifu.
Yes, Doggo, I do wish Nisei was with the understudies.
Wait, where was that? Don't you wish you had that for the Orc Monk fight? Oh yeah. that the call would have been a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Nisei is very much good for area crowd control in several different regards. But we'll find that out later.
Well, thank you. It was fun.
Thank you for joining the madness.
Yes. Chapter 2 Onward. Ah. Okay, granted, I'm just thrilled whenever we get to throw new games out. So,
Seems like I will be doing that quite a bit, but
I'm cool with it. That kind of gives credit to the channel name. We are the Random Encounter Theater. So, you know, what game you get next, who the hell knows? Makes me happy. I mean, that being said, the next game is known because that's going to be Monday night for the understudies. So that's a thing. I'm happy about that.
We see if we go to jail or not.
Yeah.
see if the bard is effective.
Okay, I'm very effective, so we'll either go to prison instead or be free. Don't
Yeah.
know yet.
I mean, you know, that's how things go with Roro. Either heaven or hell, really. Yes. Tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time.
Hey Quinn, do you mind waving to the camera? Delilah's waving at you insistently.
Delilah! Hi, Delilah! Ah.
I know, Susie.
Adorable. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for us now. So, everybody, take care of yourselves. Be good. Or don't get caught. Either way,